Hi guys, I'm Jeanine and you're in my kitchen. I'm laughing because I drive my husband crazy. He's always gets my set for me when I start and I just crack it up. Forgive me. Okay, I'm Jeanine and you're in my kitchen. Welcome. Tonight is special for me and I hope for you because I'm making something I have never made before. It's a new recipe for me, so please be kind and forgiving. It's delicious. It's a zucchini casserole for two, maybe three. I'm cutting up my oven's coming up to temp. I'm preparing it. I always like to make things downsized because it's just me and Vinny. We're retired. It's just the two of us, and I can't make a big casserole. As I'm hoping many of you that watch this feel the same, or maybe you have two freezes and you have family that comes on the weekends and you want to make a big one and freeze half. Whatever the case may be, this can be doubled. Okay? Just like I downsized it from a big pan, you could do the same by bringing it up. Okay, with that said, let's get going. So, because it's going to be longer tonight than normal. What you need are 3 zucchinis, maybe 2.5 to 3. We'll see. Get 3 to be safe. So I got 3. I cut the ends off because I don't like them. I've washed them. They have to get grated. That's the biggest step in this. Then you need 2 tablespoons. The recipe called for 2 tablespoons, but I put 3 because I'm going to do a little bit more on everything. That's just the way I roll. It was also done originally with sausage where I saw it, but I didn't want all that fat. So I'm making it with turkey. And this is 1 pound of turkey. The recipe calls for half. I'm going to make all the meat and then we'll see together how I could take some and put it aside. Could do something with it with pasta. Not a worry. Okay, a cup of mozzarella shredded, some Parmesan cheese or locatelli as I use, either or, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons, I said, of the diced peppers, red and yellow, orange, green, whatever you like, whatever you have. Onion diced, 2 tablespoons, and some fresh basil we're going to mince up. Okay, that's it. Here we go. The biggest part is, let me put my glasses on so I could see. Can't see. Wait, I got a little spot on them. The biggest thing for this recipe, I would say, is we're going to shred the zucchini and we're going to try to draw out some of the water, and then we're going to have to make sure it's dry to mix it with the egg and mozzarella so that it bakes not watery. Okay? So let's do that. Let's take a regular grater, box grater, and we're going to grate them all in here. I guess if you wanted to use your food processor, you could speed things up. That's what I say. I may, if you see, I'm going to tell you ahead of time because I'm like that. If you see me speed this up when I go to edit, that's all I did. But I'm going to show you start to finish. Let's shred together. Have a sip of Pinot. Cheers. It's Wednesday night. I spent the day organizing and cleaning. I did a small haul. It's up there on the channel for Dollar Tree. So I've been pretty productive today, pretty busy. I like to keep busy. I love my YouTube. And I haven't done a full recipe in a bit. Okay, I'm going to call that done. And that's about 2 3/4 of the zucchini. Okay, we're not going to keep the rest. Let's not get crazy. Now, we have to add a little bit of salt and let it sit for a little bit to drain out the excess moisture. Okay. I'm going to toss it a little bit. And we're going to let it sit. I think we're going to put some more. Okay, let this sit now and rest, and then we'll take the excess moisture out, and we'll get ready now to saute the meat and all the seasonings. Okay. So we're going to put this aside for now. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to turn us around to make the meat. Okay, guys, we're going to do the meat now. We're going to brown the turkey. And like I said, I'm going to use the whole pound, even though the recipe calls for half, because I have it in the fridge for a day and I don't want to waste it. I could always freeze what's cooked and not needed. Also, this recipe is a completely cook and freeze. If you wanted to freeze some, half, a portion, whatever have you. Okay, let's get this going. And it's not a hard recipe by any means. It just has steps like anything else. This is getting the moisture out. We're going to drain that. That's the last part we have to do once the turkey is ready. I locked myself in here somehow. Okay. And like I said, I adapted it to my liking. It was made where I seen the recipe done with sausage. I had sausage this week, so I really didn't want to have it again, but I wanted the recipe because I liked it. The components, it sounded delicious, and I've seen this many times. Done with many meats. I've seen it done with ground beef. I've seen it done with lamb. But I thought turkey would be a nice light version. I've been overindulging here in Long Island, enjoying myself completely. I'm going to raise the heat. So we're not getting a brown, really. Want to get it a little bit browned, and then we're going to add the peppers and the onions. Get them a little translucent. This is very lean. There's no fat really to worry about. Okay, let's add in those peppers and onions. Now I'm going to add a little bit of additional spices because that's what I want. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Okay. Also, in this recipe, I'm going to add a little bit of onion. I saw this done with fresh cherry tomatoes, halved, like a cup or half a cup. Actually, a half a cup of cherry tomatoes halved. I didn't want to go for that because I'll tell you why. I feel that if they're not sweet enough and they're too fresh, they won't give the same impact of tomato flavoring. So, on my own, I'm opting for tomato paste, which I feel will cling to the meat better, will flavor it richer. Trust me on this one. Turkey's pretty bland. I'm wondering if I should take some of that liquid out. Maybe. I think I might take a little liquid out. Do my little chef secret here. Take a Scott towel. Okay, I think that's enough of that. See that? Took all that moisture out. Now we're going to go in with a good glug of tomato paste. Already I see this getting more flavored. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper and oregano. Or Italian seasoning. Let's do Italian seasoning. See, here's where you can make it taste exactly as you like. I'm going to do a little paprika. Because I saw it done very bland. The person who did this, no bad intention. The meat was not flavored enough for me. There was no seasoning on the meat. You know, I'm going to put a little bit of my complete. I want this to taste. I want it to have taste and flavor. Okay, a little bit more garlic. Now I feel good. Okay, and you can see. Now that meat is very flavorful and all of that will seep in to the zucchini. You could throw some wine in at this point. Some sherry, whatever you like. Play with it, experiment, cook. I'm going to throw a little masala in because I have it. I'm in the mood to flavor up this dish. Oh, and I found something we need. We have to grease the pan, so I'm going to get my avocado spray. This is a masala superior. Just a little bit. Going to give it that little bit of something that you don't know why it tastes so good. I'm proud of this. They're looking good. Alrighty. Now, I flavored this so beautifully. I just had an idea myself. Did you see the small amount of the peppers that we used? This is done. The small amount of peppers. I have the remains, and what I could do is I'm not probably going to not use all the filling. So a great thing would be to stuff a pepper or two tomorrow. Okay? Look at that. Beautiful. Smells fantastic. Okay, it's not greasy. It's not oily or watery. And it's not dry because the zucchini is going to remain with some moisture. You know? Yum, yum, yum. Did I put the salt and pepper? Let me season this because the turkey has no seasoning of salt on it. Okay, there's no pepper. My new little pepper holder. Okay, now we're going to switch you around and we're going to put together and prep it for the oven. Okay, see, we're going to keep filming. We're going to move you. That's all I got to do. I don't have to pause. I'm going to have a sip of wine because I earned it. Oh, it's hot in here now. Okay, the meat's over here calming. This we have to drain, meaning get the moisture out. We need a lot of Scott towels. I've been through this show before. Okay, let's see. Ooh, a lot of, you can see, just like cucumber for tzatziki, same idea. All the water's coming drained. I want to try to show you. See? All the water in there, the moisture. That's what we want to get out. Let me go by the sink, get the bulk out, and then we'll get the remainder out. I wish I had cheesecloth. Ideally, when you do this method a lot, it's smart to have cheesecloth on hand. I have it in Florida, not here. It's the story of my life. People are going to say, yeah, Jeanine, everything's in Florida. Okay. All right. I got a lot out in the sink. but there's a good amount left. We want it out. And I'll show you, because we don't want our casserole to be soggy. Okay, whatever it takes. Look at that. Whatever it takes to get it out. There's a lot of moisture in there. Wow. I'm going to leave a little bit, because I don't want my zucchini to be, the turkey's dry enough is what I want to try to say to you. But we got a lot out, guys. See? That has to be done. Woo, there's a full recipe tonight. Okay. Now, the basil goes into the zucchini. Okay. The 1 egg goes in with the zucchini. And the mozzarella goes in. Okay. Let me clean up a little bit. And bring over our meat. Now, you put some Parmesan in, and you could put some on the meat as well. Okay. Now this, purposefully cooking, I had some diced peppers left, some onion. This would be beans for tomorrow night. We're having chicken thighs, so I think I would make beans and rice to go with it and use this up. That's my idea of purposeful cooking. All right. We're going to mix that and load our pan. Just let me throw the egg out, guys. Sorry. I'm just a little bit better organized when I don't have a mess in front of me. I'm sure you do too. Now, I'm going to have to switch this here and put the hot pan with all the meat so you can see. Okay. We're going to move our pan over here. Oh, it's a little wet. Okay. I'm going to mix this now. It's got the zucchini, 1 egg, a cup of mozzarella, the basil, tablespoon diced up, chiffonade, chop it, whatever you want to do. This is the base of the noodle, so to speak. This looks great, man. I've never made this, so I'm going to be just as hopefully pleasantly surprised as everybody here watching, and if you decide to make it. Okay, not hard at all. Few steps to greatness. Alrighty. It gets a little salt and pepper. We have to season that as well. Salt. I have the world's smallest shaker. I'm in the market for a better one, I promise. But that's okay, because it limits my sodium. Naturally, it limits me. A little bit of pepper. The pepper's always coming out good. And we'll give that a little bit of garlic. A little bit, just a little bit, because I like flavor. Okay, now we put half on the bottom. Okay. And you smooth it out, pat it down, like that. Pretty easy so far. Looks just like I watched. Okay. Now the meat goes in. As you can see, like I said, I think I have way too much, and I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to put as much as I think it needs. So let's do this together. Ooh, that hot. Probably half, because it would be half the pound of the meat, right? But we don't want it chintzy, because I'm going to share it with my neighbor. You want enough meat in there. We're using a good amount here, guys. Ain't no hurting nobody to have it too meaty, right? Is there such a thing as too meaty? Okay, we don't want to bulk it like insanely, but there's a dead corner here. I'm going to call that okay. And that's enough for, I don't know, a wrap with some extra mozzarella tomorrow. We could grill that. Think about a good sandwich, good wrap. Okay. Now the other half goes on top. See, avoiding any excess liquid. There's excess liquid. We want that out. Okay. Now we're going to pat this around the top. The mozzarella is going to get all grilled. Now, it goes in the oven. They suggest 400, the way I saw it done, but I'm putting mine at 375. And they said 400 for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to do 375 for 35 to 45 minutes. So I'm going to check it in 35 minutes. I'm going to set a timer with Alexa. Millie, you're getting really grouchy, old lady. I'm mad with you. Be quiet. Okay. See, now is where the excess moisture is a good thing. It should be going down into the meat. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, let's get this thing. That's a thing. Now, I am going to do on my own, because I want to. I'm going to add some extra Parmesan to the top layer, because why not? Oh my goodness, Mildred, what do you want me to do with you, Millie? What do you want me to do with you? Okay. All right, guys, into the oven for 35 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, guys, I want to show it to you out of the oven, fresh and bubbling. I put it at 375 for 35 minutes, and look at it. It's absolute perfection. Beautifully golden. It's piping hot. I'm going to pause, let it cool for a good 20 minutes or so. It's 7. We're going to eat maybe 7:30. I'm going to wait so I can show you cutting into it and tasting it. Okay, guys, it's done. And I'm trying to convince Vinny to do the taste test. Let us know, because it's his dinner, my dinner, and it's a new recipe. So he's the one who loves zucchini too. Let's get this going.
Get it on a roll.
I cooked it for how many minutes? I did at 375 for 35 minutes, and it came nice and golden, as I said. Okay. Now, make sure I don't burn myself. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. Now, you know, a good accompaniment, if you want it, you could put some garlic bread. You could have some tomato sauce on the side. I really don't know. I have to see what it tastes like now after I cut into it. I know he's going to want this burnt edge over here. Okay. I didn't grease the pan, my bad, but I don't think it hurt anything. I don't. I really don't. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Piping hot. Ooh. Okay, that's all right. You see what's inside there? All our filling. Beautiful. Okay, let me get him the rest of his piece. I kind of think I made the right call on the turkey here instead of sausage, but I could still see how it would be delicious with sausage too. Okay, Vin. Moment of truth. I'm going to do it too. Come and taste it. Come around into here. They want a true taste. Really? You can't pretend. No, my viewers don't like pretend. You have to actually take a bite and see.
I have to give an
look into opinion. Yes, look into the camera. Let me make sure you're in the frame. Yep, he's there. Never made it. It's turkey with peppers and onions seasoned, and that zucchini with mozzarella and Parmesan and baked. It's called zucchini casserole. You like it? Good?
Yeah, it's good.
Tasty?
Mm-hmm. Could be a little more solid, but good.
Okay, fair enough. We're honest here. Keep it real. I thought so too, but you know what? I think that's because zucchini. You have to really do that step, guys, where you string it out and let it dry out. Okay. And I'll tell you right now, it's fresh, babe. After it sets, it's probably gonna
dry up.
Yeah, even more. Tomorrow you'll be saying, "Where's the juice?" True. That's fair. Let me take a bite now, because I didn't taste any. I'm not going to have a whole bunch. I'm just going to do a forkful, because I had a big lunch. And I'm going to get a piece of pepper in here. I'm glad. One thing I'm glad for, guys, I wasn't stingy with the turkey. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Keeper. I like it. I like it. You know what it's giving me reminiscent of? Stuffed peppers out of the pepper.
Good.
It tastes like a stuffed pepper. Oh, here goes the mozzarella. Yummy. I would add more cheese next time because I like the mozzarella pull. More Parmesan and more mozzarella. But hands down a keeper. Keeper. You can't have any. It has onions. You just had an omelet with cheese and egg. Goodbye. All right, guys. See you next video. This is a keeper.